At long last, Olight's Maruader 2, one of their top of the range torches. As you can probably tell in the box, if you can see that, 14,000 lumens. Yes, 14,000. That's just insane. There's so many torches and flashlights out there which don't even come close to that. It's extremely powerful. And the throw, 800 meters, yes, nearly 1 kilometer away. So this is ideally suited towards search and rescue, and indeed anyone else who really needs an insane flashlight torch like this. A cool box as well. ABS toughened plastic, so if you want to take it nice and safely, it's all protected in there. And there's a tiny little hole there to make sure that it doesn't go moldy, so it's got some air in there, okay? Very important. Everything will be nice and sealed in there. As you can tell, it's watertight, heavy duty, awesome little case. And you can put any sort of sticker you want on there, whatever you want to, okay? Also, if you notice on there, there's a small hole, so if you want to lock it with a padlock or two, okay, they're both on there, you absolutely feel free to do so. Now, here is the boy in question. Now, have we got a treat for you guys? Straight off the bat, we can see your go-to quick setup guide instructions on there. First of all, it's saying to remove the protective film on the front of the lens. Also, there's a protective film around the operating switch and tells you how to gain access so you can power up this torch. So let's have a look. We remove that and put that out of the way. And here she is. Isn't that a thing of beauty? It seriously is one of those high-end torches which you'd always wanted but you can never get. And here it is. Insane. Here is the protective covering. So we're going to remove that. Now there it is. If you can tell, there's the secondary piece of protective covering, so we're going to remove that as well. I'm not sure how this is coming out because we're outside and we've got the wind microphone as well, and the sun and the cloud are playing games with high winds, so hopefully this is going to come out really sweet. Now straight off, this is heavy, okay? This seriously is. Now if you want to see something cool on how you charge these up, just have a look at the back there. Can you see that? You turn it and it seals shut. Whether this is open or closed, this is fully waterproof, okay? So don't worry, if it's like this and it gets wet, it will still work, okay? So for now, we close that up and here we have, you can see the switch on there. So you can toggle between floodlight and spotlight, or a throw, if you will. And inside this little box, if we open this up, you've got quite a long charging lead as well, which can be quite handy. USB-C to USB-C, as you can tell right there. And also, you have got your owner's manual. All the information you're ever going to need about this torch is in this piece of paper, so do not lose it, okay? And also, a lanyard. So you can do so many different things with the lanyard. You either want to use it or you don't, but let me tell you this, if this is going to be used for search and rescue, you don't want that torch being lost. Something like this will be absolutely useful, okay? So now is our chance to have a real good close-up look of this absolute powerhouse, and it is, okay? With this, guess what? You get a 5-year warranty. Now, I had a looking around and there's not many torches that actually offer this, all right? So bearing in mind, you do get what you pay for. This is expensive, and it's expensive for a good reason. Everything you see here is top quality. Nothing whatsoever about this is cheap, okay? It's like one of those Toyota Land Cruisers, okay? You really get what you pay for. On the front there, if you can look, right in the center there, can you see that big circle, like a dome shape in the middle? Inside there is what's called a proximity sensor, okay? So what that basically means is once you've got this on and you've got it in flood mode, okay, it doesn't work with the spot mode. When it's on floodlight mode, anything which comes too close to it by accident it automatically senses and it dims it back down to a safe level, okay? Very, very important, especially if you're out there and you don't want to be blinded and all that sort of thing, because be under no illusion, this is one seriously powerful torch, okay? This, as I touched on earlier, is waterproof to IPX8 standard. It's also been drop tested. If you can look on the front, we have a bezel as well, a strike bezel. Now that is hardened, okay? So if you do need to get out of a vehicle or something, this will do the job, okay? You haven't got to worry about this breaking in an emergency. If you need to get through glass, this will absolutely do the job. Remember we looked at the back. If you open it, do you know what's inside there? Obviously it's a battery, but guess what? This doubles up as a power bank, okay? So you're out there, this is fully charged, you're doing whatever you're doing, your phone's about to run out, you can use the lead provided and absolutely you can charge up your phone, okay? There is 5,000 milliamp hour battery in there, so it will charge your phone, okay? If you look on the front there, and you see these, now that is on there for a good reason. They are cooling fins. If you can look on the top there, you've got a caution. Now lots of flashlights, especially the powerful ones, get hot. I mean really hot. So much so, if you was to hold this in the wrong place whilst it's on for say 3 seconds, you could absolutely burn your hand, okay? It's that hot. But with this technology, it's insane. It cools it down. It's fantastic. Like I say, there's not many torches out there that have that heat dissipation design built within it, okay? So like I said, on the front there, you've got your switch right there. So that will determine whether you want it on spotlight or floodlight, okay? Another thing which you touched on earlier with the lanyard, if you can tell here, this, you can pull it open and you can put your paracord or the lanyard which comes supplied with it. If you are rock climbing, you're doing search and rescue, the last thing you want is to drop this, okay? Having this tethered to your person, your pack, etc. is definitely a very good thing to try and understand. And this is not going nowhere. Very strong, okay? It's not going to break. What we're going to do later on, when it gets dark, we're going to show you the features of the lights on here. Now, there's a little LED light on there. You can't see it at the moment. So basically, when you're charging this up, it's going to be red. When it's fully charged, it will automatically go green, okay? And when you're absolutely using this as a power bank with your lead, it's going to blink green, okay, signifying that power is leaving this to charge up something else. Also, another cool feature, after 30 seconds of non-use, it will absolutely lock itself off, okay? So there's no worries about this accidentally turning on in your pack, which has been quite a problem with some torches I've looked at over the years. When they turn themselves on, accidentally, it's a complete nightmare, okay? Like I said, this is 14,000 lumens. I'm not joking, it's incredible. It's one of the brightest torches that I've ever had, if I'm being honest, okay? Like I said earlier, it's got an 800-meter long throw. It's nearly a whole kilometre away. It's just insane. So in old money, it's around half of a mile or 874 yards. This will project a beam of light. So if you double press this light, it goes straight to turbo mode, which is the highest setting. And be under no illusion, please do not look in front of this torch if you do something like that. You are going to seriously damage your eyes, okay? That is a warning out there. Do not underestimate this, okay? If you do a triple press on this, you get a strobe. But guess how powerful that strobe is? 6,400 lumens. And that frequency range is 13 hertz, okay? So absolutely, you can raise a lot of attention with the strobe. If you're in a defense situation, trust me, anyone coming close and you triple press that, the first thing they're going to do is to avert their face. They absolutely will not want to look at that strobe at all. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wait for it to be night time. We're going to go out and we're going to put this through some proper tests just to show you how bright this rather top quality torch is. And from what I've seen, it will blow you away. Well, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. There's links below if you want any information, or indeed if you want to purchase this. Yes, they are affiliate links, which I get a small amount of money based on every sale. And if you want to help the channel and you really do need a seriously good flashlight, you're in the right place. Don't forget, all of the links are below this video. You guys take care. Thanks for watching and stay funky.